Hello. So to get started with the booklet in InDesign, you're going to open up InDesign, then go to File, New, Document, and change the number of pages to 8. So this first page is the cover. These are the two first inside pages, and then the back cover is at the bottom. We're going to save it right away. So go up to File, Save As. We're going to rename it your name underscore booklet. And make sure that you are choosing the right location for it. Save it into your period number drive. Otherwise, InDesign might have some linking problems. Okay, so in that period drive on your desktop, you should have your 3 infographics or other graphics saved. And we're going to drag in the first one onto our InDesign document. I'm going to zoom all the way out, and I'm going to make sure that I'm on the selection tool. And to resize it, I'm going to hit Command-Shift on my keyboard. And I will drag it in from a corner to resize it to fit just on one of those pages. Okay, I'm going to do that same thing for my second infographic. Again, it's easiest if you are able to see the whole thing. Hit Command-Shift and resize it. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for my last back cover design. Okay, and from there, you're going to want to zoom in on each one and make sure that it fits really well. You probably want to leave a little bit of a margin around the edge, so you can either fit it in line with that pink and purple margin, or a little bit over would also be just fine. So something like that. And if we zoom in all the way, we can see that the graphic is sort of blurry, and it's blurry because we are on a faster display performance. If you go up to View, Display Performance, right now we're on typical display, so things load faster, but they don't load all the way. If that's bothering you and you want to make it look nicer, you can click on High Quality Display, and that will make everything be in focus. Okay, so for this first page, I am going to add a text box, and probably all of you will do the same thing. I'm going to start by typing in introduction, and so you're going to need a text box for every single title and like body paragraph text that you make. I can change the size of it up here. I can change the font over here. I can change the various colors by clicking on the color panel. So I'm able to change the color of my text to blue. If I want to change the outline of my text, I could do that. And then if I want to change the color in the background, I have to click on the selection tool, select that box, go back to the color panel, and I'm able to choose my colors from here. One other thing that you could use if you want to, you're able to use the eyedropper tool on InDesign, and you're able to select colors from your infographics to match for the text. And if you want to center it, you might not want to center it and align it in different ways, you have to select the text and then click up here. Okay. And from there, we probably want all of our titles on the same page to be similar. So you'll probably want to copy and paste that box. And for most people on that first page, they would also have a title for the research question and for the hypothesis. So I just typed in research question. This red box came up saying that the text box is too small to fit all the text. So I'm going to make my text box bigger. And now research question is able to fit. And I probably want to do that one more time for hypothesis. So now I'm going to actually put the text in for the introduction. And I am going to copy Valerie's introduction. And it's up to you guys if you want to like literally just copy and paste it from your anthropogenic impact artifact essay. That's going to have a whole lot of text in your design, so you could do that if you want to. Or most people would choose to sort of like summarize it and only include the most important parts, maybe in bullet points, or just in a shorter text box. And from here, you would also want to adjust the text and do anything else that you want to do with it. So one other thing that you guys might want to do is change the background color for your page. And to do that, you would click this rectangle frame tool. And you can create a rectangle frame around the page that you want to change the color for. And then you can go to swatches and click up here to have access to the color picker. You're able to choose a color for that. So my page just became that nice purple color, but it covered up the text boxes that I had just made. And what you can do to arrange things is go up to Object, Arrange, and we can send it all the way to the back, which brings the text back up. One thing to keep in mind as you're editing, I'm just clicking random colors, but please be aware of the design best practices that we learned about. You're not going to actually want this many crazy colors on your design. Okay, so before you finish, two things that you are going to want to do. You're going to want to select all of the text, and you're going to want to go up to Edit, Spelling, and Check Spelling. That's going to be really important. Last year there were so many spelling mistakes. And another thing that you might want to do right now, if we're looking at our pages, we can see all of these box and margin outlines. So what we can do is go up to View, Screen Mode. Right now we're on normal, so we're able to see all those outlines, but you could change it to Preview. And this shows you everything without the outline, so exactly what your work would look like. After you guys finish laying out that first introduction, research question, hypothesis page, make sure that you add something nice, like a nice design onto your cover, finish up with your other pages, and save your work when you are done.